Athletics suck. So
well, let's get into that too because we actually have. So we were watching this. There's a place called the Last Dive Bar, and I'll kind of explain it to you because I know you kind of questioned it about me this week. It's a brand that makes shirts and makes stuff that basically is like trying to tell you to sell a team. Yeah, that's what they want. And a couple of their players, I don't remember. I think I saw it might have been on Barstool Sports or something like that. A couple of their players like wore their bracelets or something when they were playing, and they got sent down. And they won't, like one of them they won't start. Who was their all-star last year? I don't know who it is. I can't remember because it's hard.
Oh no, it was the guy, the super fast guy.
Well, there's the I clicked on the White Sox, not the A's.
Why I'm spacing on his name.
There is right now they're better than Houston. I'm telling you right now. Watch out for the A's too, guys. You heard it here first.
Sorry.
They're playing in Sacramento next year, north, closer to us. Maybe we'll go to another baseball game this year. I don't even know if he's going to be on their 40-man. I don't remember who. I think their first baseman was.
Brent Hooker.
It might be. I don't know. They have Abraham Toro. That's hilarious.
But
they have it's hard for me to know. I think Esteuris Ruiz. Yes. Yeah, he's super super fast.
Yeah.
It's not Tyler Soderstrom. I don't remember who their other one was, but they're all-star last year. And
Brent Rooker. There it is.
That's who it was.
There it is.
Those two, who are by far their best players, Ruiz got sent down to the minors, and then Rooker got sent into. I think he just doesn't play. Nice. And I genuinely think it's because the owner's like kind of giving a middle finger type of attitude towards them, which I think is stupid. Because I genuinely think that MLB as a league needs to step in and say not acceptable. The A's have a lot of history. Yes, I know that they are cheap, but that's because of their owner. Look at the Mariners. If you sold the team and got a different ownership group, that team can flourish. We've seen it before. I mean, you have the Moneyball era. You have all the history of winning.
Just recently, they were in the playoffs. I think in 2020 and 2021, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
I mean,
and I know they're bad now,
super good, but they always had good playoff teams, especially when Bob Melvin was their manager.
Yeah, they sneak in there. Wasn't he a Mariner? I think he was a Mariners manager too at one point.
No, he didn't do anything with us.
No,
that's hard.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Please fire Scott Service.
Gotta love it. Yes. Please let him go.
Please just let him go. Please, I'm so over it. I don't know. I just think it's interesting. I think that MLB needs to step in and make a rule because I just feel like obviously the A's are profitable. I'd be shocked if they were not as a team with their how much money they spend and I mean I don't know what the number is, but I bet you only have to get like 5,000 people into a stadium. You got to think about it. You get a ticket for whatever $20, then food. You're spending at least $50 to $100.
They don't make their money on fans. They make their money on TV deals.
100%.
So they're already making money.
Yeah, and they're now supposedly moving to Sacramento next year for a minor league team, which only holds they were saying.
I think it was 10,000.
Yeah, I think that's right. It's just a sad situation. It's sad. Obviously, I know they're like division rivals, but I think it's stupid no matter what.
Yeah,
I just think it's.
I'm curious. Do you think they should move to Vegas?
I think that MLB needs a team in Vegas. I don't want any current teams to move.
I agree. I don't want them to move. I think they need to be in Oakland.
I think obviously Oakland has history to it. I think they need to rebuild the stadium for sure. It was the Raiders stadium and they shared it and it's kind of a dump. Yeah. I think that it's kind of like with basketball. I think that the Sonics need to come back. I think there's a market here in Seattle for basketball, but I don't think the NBA will ever move a team, which I don't blame them. They should keep. The only team that's like kind of in a weird spot is really like Memphis. But Memphis is a big enough city, and they love their Grizzlies when they're good. Yeah. They'll get on them. So I don't know. I think they shouldn't. I don't want the A's to move. I think there needs to be a team, and I've said this for a while. If you wanted to add teams, the hard thing with baseball is because it's so even right now with divisions and everything. You would need to technically add 6 teams, unless you wanted to create like new divisions. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it equal still, because that's why they moved the Astros whatever years ago.
Difficult.
Yeah. So I think that there's that aspect, but I think Portland, Oregon needs one. I think that, to me, I've always said the Portland-Seattle rivalry is bigger than I think people understand. Like, it's not like the New York-Boston, right? It's not Philadelphia and all those guys. Those guys are a different gravy.
I mean, we're way better than Portland, just to point that out.
Oh, yeah, and everything. But you watch the Sounders and the Timbers in soccer. That game is like ferocious. Like people... they don't like each other, and that's totally fair. And obviously, I think the cool thing about especially Seattle, and people go like, "Well, that's not a real rivalry." we'll still go to the bar afterwards and hang out with each other. Like, we're still like friends.
But we're just better.
We are just better.
Yeah.
And they know that, except they have a basketball team, but we have a football team and a baseball team.
So we're just better.
So, yeah, I think that Portland could use one. I think you probably build it a little outside of Portland, like Beaverton, Oregon, or something like that. I don't know. Find some area. I don't know it that well, but you build it outside of the city. I think Vegas, obviously the market is growing. You have F1 going there. You have football there. You have hockey there. I think every other sport's just kind of waiting. I think they'll get an MLS team. I think they're going to get a baseball team. I think they're going to get a basketball team. It's just kind of when they want to do it and when the TV deals will go. Well, what about you? Do you think they should move?
No.
Okay, good. Just glad we're on the same page there.
No, I think there's too much history in Oakland. I think that's pretty much it. I don't like when teams move. I hated when we lost to Sonics, so why would I want someone else to lose?
Yeah, how do you guys go to Oakland City?
Yeah. And the Oakland A's have already moved, so
that is true.
Twice.
They might be like the first team ever to move twice. I can't imagine there's been another one. I mean, the Washington
Senators
Nationals moved, did they?
Yeah, it was weird because the Senators are actually the Rangers, the original Senators. So there's a bunch of different Washington's had quite a few teams.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's go on. We're here for you, A's fans. I'm with you.